Hi there. So, yeah, I have a face, and this is what happened. Okay? So, for context, this all started around the first day of TwitchCon because I remember specifically checking into my hotel room on October 17th, and about 3 hours later, I get this lovely email from YouTube stating that due to various violations from some kind of hate speech system, that my channel has been terminated. And yeah, that is just that. By the way, a bit of a heads up, I will probably be doing a lot of jump cuts between this because I have my finger on a recording button for OBS, and also I kind of suck at recording facecam videos, because out of the, how many videos did YouTube take down when they happened to do that? Oh yeah, about 3,000. I have not really done any type of facecam stuff like this, so pardon me if I kind of suck at it at the moment. So yeah. And as you can see, this email is nothing that any person on YouTube ever wants to get. Nobody is excited. Nobody says yippee frickin' yay that your channel just got taken down, because that also means that you're not allowed to make another channel. You're not allowed to have a channel. So yeah, this was not exactly a fun way to start TwitchCon when I was just trying to have a vacation away from things, and I happened to get a little email in yeah, that my channel was taken down. And the reason? Oh, yeah, no, that was because it was inciting hate speech, because it was going after the r/incel tiers videos, those lovely videos that the people that happen to be probably cheering that, hey, this guy's channel got taken down, hey, let you back. No, by the way, I'm back, and yeah, me making this video likely does mean that I will be making more videos in the future. The AI system actually seems to be the fault of it, because fortunately enough, I had a couple of good friends step in who were able to actually help. Oh yeah, also, way to go on YouTube's part to be able to watch hours and hours of content in a matter of, what would that screenshot say? Oh yeah, 15 minutes is the amount that they were able to watch all of that in, and still say that the channel fell under hate speech. So yeah, we're not putting you back up. And when I did happen to post about it, it gave you the general runaround of, you happen to say something on Twitter about YouTube having this issue, this, that, or the other. They give you some automated response, which, yeah, this ain't looking too good for you. Also, a bit of a tangent, but a little bit of a related tangent. As I'm recording this video, I see another email of a video that got hit again, which, surprise, surprise, is related to incel tiers. So, yeah, they marked the 59-second out of a 1-minute short as the bad part. So, just yeah, this was, yeah, this totally makes sense. But in regards to the people that stepped in and helped, were actually two people that were some of the reasons I got into content creation, those being The Click and Oz Media. By the way, if for some weird reason you happen to have seen my channel before seeing theirs, give it a try. They're fantastic people. If you guys happen to have not already known about Click's situation, a couple of years ago on Christmas Eve, or it was Christmas, one of the two, I don't know, the fat man was going around delivering presents and all that jazz, Click's channel happened to have been terminated. So, Click and, to an extent, Oz, very much so, I appreciate the crap out of both of them, they were able to get me in touch with the same people that helped reinstate Click's channel. So, after that, we happened to actually have humans talking to humans at YouTube instead of me trying to talk to some robot. And essentially, after that, we went a little bit of back and forth. The people that I was getting in contact to wanted to see, like, okay, can you send us the files of the videos that were taken down so we can actually take a look at it? So basically, I had to go through 4+ terabytes of shit to get the videos, because since they took down the YouTube channel, I didn't have access to the online uploads of those. By the way, if you happen to lose your channel, yeah, make sure you have a backup. I highly recommend an external hard drive, because this is from an old computer that I happen to have had before I moved to the computer that I'm recording right now on. Very much recommended. You can find these on Amazon for, at the most, you can get huge ones for like $100. This thing is, I think, 4 or 5 terabytes maybe. I don't know. It is, actually, no, I think it's even more. It's a big little shit, okay? So yeah, if you happen to be a YouTuber, this is necessary. You want to make sure you back up your files, because you don't know when YouTube is going to come in and take those away from you. So at this very moment, I am actually deleting pretty much every video that is on the channel that mentions the word incel. because that seems to be the thing that YouTube's automated system seems to be going after, and with YouTube recently stating that they are leaning even more into AI moderation, I'm not taking any chances with my channel. That thing I talked about earlier, yeah, the channel still has one warning on it, so basically I have to go 3 months without anything bad happening, and then I'm fine, but otherwise I could be potentially screwed out of my channel yet again because of a faulty AI system. And I know it's faulty because the people that Click and Oz happen to help me get in contact with, they stated that it is because of the AI system. And as you can see right here, YouTube really is leaning more and more into their AI systems. And after seeing this, whenever I happen to load up my YouTube Twitter, because I have two accounts. One that I mainly use is on the VTuber side of things, because lo and behold, I stream on Twitch and I don't have the self-confidence to be able to give myself a face cam and everything. That, and also designs are kind of cooler for myself, so yeah, I have a VTuber model. It's based off that little schmuck at the end cards that y'all have been seeing for a couple of years now. And then, so basically, and like I also mentioned, I have a second channel which I do little streaming, little shorts and all that stuff on it, kind of like TikTok and all that stuff. That channel also got removed because it happened to have been on the same email account that I have my main channel on for that I do this video on. That also apparently got hit because they saw that as ban evasion, even though that video and that channel has been up for years. Now, if you would like to, feel free to pause. I have the name censored, but I have the timestamps still available to show relevancy to the earlier type of screenshots or stuff like that, to kind of give you a general time frame of when exactly this happened. You can see it says, "Hey Tommy, thank you for compiling all of these together. Super useful context for us to have. What we will do now is get an appeal over to our rep explaining that the channel was taken down after receiving invalid strikes for the videos. These hate speech policies can often flag these kind of videos even though you're not directly targeting any specific person or group, so we should have enough data to show that this was too harsh from their end." And just to confirm, they saw 4 videos that were not reinstated, which I did a detailed document listing the videos that were taken down, ones that I had appealed, ones that had been put back up, because the timestamp for some of these videos were super weird. I'm talking, the part that was flagged was the end card, the last 20 seconds of the video. Like I said, when that little dancing schmuck is going up again with my little character and all that stuff, yeah, sometimes that part of the video got flagged and that's what got the video removed. So that's not making any sense whatsoever. I can't make heads or tails out of any of that. And as you can see, I didn't do any type of skimping out. I did as much details to this as I could possibly do. And like, it all happened the first week that, or the first day that I was at TwitchCon. So I still wanted to have a vacation, got to have a wonderful time, got to see nice stuff. I got to go to a model train museum. It was a nice weekend away from things, because I knew that as second I get home, I had a lot of crap I got to deal with regarding half of my income going down the drain. Now, I will say, this very honestly, the YouTube money ain't like it was like 3 or 4 years ago when Reddit channels happened to have been very popular. So basically, YouTube wound up being about half of my income, with my retail job being the other half, and that allowed me to be able to pay the bills and everything. Well, the second I got a notification saying my channel was terminated, I wound up having to essentially live off of savings while I worked on getting more hours at my job. And that, unfortunately, working more hours at my job, more days of work and all that stuff, was one of the reasons that I haven't really been able to make videos, or make this video in particular, for a little while. That, and also just, I wanted to give myself a mental health break, I guess, a mental well-being kind of vacation from it all. Because if you happen to have not noticed the channel's track record with putting out content, I've put out a video every day for the past 6 years, and YouTube just pulled the switch on that. So yeah, that made me feel a little bad, a little sad, a little down and all that stuff. So yeah, I wanted to take a little bit of a break, and I got to just enjoy life. I mean, I got to relive, I got to like see, I got to do some of the stuff I like doing as a kid. Like, I like trains and all that shit. Yeah, this is literally a model train from when I was a kid. I still have this on my desk as a nice little thing of like being able to relax and enjoy all that stuff. And I actually went outside, touched grass for once in a while, so it felt nice to get some fresh air. And while I am working on picking up the pieces to this all, it's not a requirement, but I have links down below in case you guys would like to help. because it really does help, even if it's like a dollar or something. I don't know. It feels a little weird asking for this, but I don't know. It's just, I know that a lot of people like my stuff, and having to suddenly change a whole lot of stuff when YouTube decided to say, hey, our automated systems deemed you a problem, and so we've taken down your content, which has been perfectly fine for multiple years now, but now it's perfectly not fine. It just, I got shooketh, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's like the main thing I can really think of in it all. So yeah, I have something down below, but yeah, going back to what actually happened and what actually was the solution to it all will be this, essentially. Also, speaking of payments and everything, since the channel is monetized, and like I said, it was able to help pay my bills when the channel got deleted and everything, they actually kept the last payment, which kind of sucked because that was actually, the channel got terminated 5 days before that payment was supposed to go out. So yeah, they basically told me if the channel didn't get reinstated within 52 days, that money is good as gone, which that's not good. That's not good. I had about like $500, $600 that YouTube was just holding on to because their AI systems decided to mess up. Now, fortunately, the channel was able to get reinstated after Click and Oz's, I guess, managers. I'm not sure their relationship and everything, but the people that were helping me were able to actually do something. And fortunately, on Halloween, the channel was reinstated. It still did not come back the same way because for some reason, since I had videos scheduled to go out that did not go out due to the channel being terminated, when the channel came back, it automatically released every single video in the backlog at the exact same time, which you would think would do good, but no. The way that it works is that YouTube will recommend the most recent video until the next video happens to come out, and then it tries to push that new one because new content get recommended, get clicks, get ads, make YouTube money. And the way that that meant is that those 3 videos, except for the last one, did horrendously. And even then, because they don't like it when creators break consistency, hence why I was doing a video every single day for 6 years, the channel did not come back the same way. It was not the same when it came back. So it caused me to lose a lot of motivation and everything because YouTube just didn't want to recommend content from a creator that was not putting out consistent content. Now, over time, those videos that are in this screenshot here did happen to go back up over time. However, it took a very long time to do that, and even then, I still, like I happened to have shown earlier, they're still trying to hit incel tier videos. So yeah, that I had to go in and essentially nuke anything that had the word incel in it. So yeah, that's why you might have also noticed the absolute like Thanos snapping of any and all incel related content. And fortunately, the people that were helping me out with all of this gave me a pretty good explanation of what I can do going forward in order to not have this happen again. And yeah, this is pretty much it. They had stated that the system mistook me as promoting the ideology, not condemning it. And they asked me to add a very clear indicator for future videos, clearly expressing that I do not endorse the hateful views that are actually condemning them. This is the link they sent over with the guidelines, with the ESDA exception, so that I don't get hit with any more community guideline strikes. Because you gotta know, this automated system is great. So basically, they want me to do this. Hey! By the way, I'm not promoting it. I'm condemning it. I have to do this every single time I start this fucking video. Not even at the start of video, at the start of every single thing that would include that thing. So in a single incel tiers video, I'd probably have to do that about 20, 25 times. I don't know. So yeah, there probably will not be any more incel tier content video relating to those weird schmucks in the echo chamber anytime soon or anytime in the foreseeable future. Will I still make fun of stupid? Very much so. Stupid is as stupid does, and I'm gonna make fun of stupid regardless. I do still very much plan on making content for YouTube. However, due to the impact of everything and just the mental strain that making a video every day for the past 6 years has had on me, and just finally having that relief of breaking that cycle, I might not upload on the daily process. I might still have stuff scheduled out to go out every few days. We'll just basically have to see how the next few videos go once I try coming back and wanting to do stuff. Am I still very much so? Yes, I fucking said it, okay? I'm still going to be making videos, okay? Did I not get that clear? I'm still making damn videos. I'm just prioritizing my own personal well-being and mental health over that, instead of being on the ball and chain known as YouTube and wanting to have to rely on a very volatile platform that seems to be more and more relating to wanting to rely on AI for moderation for things that very much should be looked at by actual human beings. I just need to take time to be able to get my own footing on everything and get my own setup where I'm able to pay my bills and not really have to worry about things. So yeah, I'm going to be basically working my actual job that has more of a stable income over the volatile YouTube one, which is, while it would be cool for a video to go super viral and everything, and then that becomes something where I can earn a lot of money from it, it is not a very promising one. And the fact that YouTube can just go in and say, hey, I'm going to take away your livelihood at the flip of a switch, and you're not able to even just have a YouTube channel at all, is a bit of a thing that's deterring me from wanting to do that more. At least in the meantime, I've been able to start streaming on Twitch. Yes, I have a VTuber model. No, I don't care if you hate them, because it's literally just me doing myself a thing where I get to enjoy games. Sometimes there is hee hee ha ha funny joke here, and I'm just usually my normal self where I happen to say things that casually, like the difference. Yeah, hold that thought. I forgot that YouTube doesn't have a sense of humor and they'll punch you at any given moment. So yeah, I do very much want to continue doing content here because I love the people that like me being able to enjoy the stuff that I happen to like. And it was initially a very fun way to kill time during the pandemic when everybody was locked at home, told nobody to go out and everything. So I kind of think that this is like one of the good things that came out of my boredom. So yes, I want to continue to do this stuff. I very much will continue to do this stuff. Just probably not at the same consistency or same amount that I used to do it. Just, I'm going to work on taking care of myself more. I need to do that more. And the cool thing about the Twitch stuff is I can actually enjoy a lot of the games I like playing, because I like playing the old school games. Like, if you've seen a lot of the gameplay on here, Ratchet & Clank, well, that's thanks to an Elgato capture card that I happen to have on my computer. There may have been times where I talk about my model train hobby, because, yeah, I just got the Pokemon Berkshire, which is a beautiful train, actually. I grew up loving these trains, and now it's a combination of two things I love, trains and Pokemon. So yeah. So I guess to really round it off, I really do appreciate everybody that has gotten to enjoy my content over the years. And I'll tell you this was not exactly how I was planning on doing a face reveal for my channel. I always just found them stupid anyway. That's why if you happen to have seen a couple of videos in the past, I've randomly done like a quick snippet of me. Yeah, if you happen to see some schmuck with long blonde hair, yeah, that's me. But I'm legitimately happy that of all the stuff that I've been able to have that is good on YouTube and content creation, and just content creation overall. I've gotten to meet some wonderful people, and a lot of them I legitimately call friends, just because they're just good people to have around. And I genuinely like having you guys here, having you guys enjoy my content and enjoying the stuff that I do when I can be a goofy little shit, and I can randomly make my voice sound like Kermie at any given time here. It really does help me feel better in it all, because I like doing this stuff for the fun, and it's nice that it got to be something that I wound up making money out of. It started because I was bored. When I figured I could make good money out of it, it motivated me to do it more. So when everything just suddenly changed and I happened to have seen half of my income go out the window, I had to be doing a lot of adulting stuff, and I had to change things up. So I couldn't just simply go back to making videos like I was before. When I started it all, I was already set up to be good without the money coming in from YouTube. So I need to work on getting back to that. And like I said, I have those donation links down below for a reason. It's like, if you guys want to help, it very much does help. It helps out a lot more than those super thanks because YouTube takes a cut out of that. So those are there. I very much do plan on continuing the Reddit content, and that is something that will be coming in the future. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break, probably come back sometime after Christmas, maybe a little after New Year's, and that will probably be things. Hopefully, will go back to normal. I love seeing all the comments that people make. I was really happy to see a lot of people saying he's back, all that stuff. I got to read. I do what I can to read all of the comments, and they make me happy. I get to do something that is fun for me, and I get to see people that enjoy it. So it's kind of a win-win on that. I just it was a bit of a hit to have 6 years of daily work just go down the drain. Like as if it didn't matter, as if it wasn't there. So, yeah, I needed to take a break for myself. But I'll tell you this, coming back. And I hope I get to see you guys there. So, see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.